All right, we're good. We're good. All right. So,
Sir.
Chandlin Myers, good to see you. Casey Cooper with the West Texas Recruiters Guide. Looking like you're ready to go for the
Yes,
season, man.
sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
let's just start out. Like, when did you start playing football?
I can remember the first day I was at my great grandma's house, and then my mom said I was gonna be playing on the Giants, but she was lying. But I think first, second grade, like where flag football, wherever that starts. And she was telling me I was gonna be playing on the Giants, but it was Holly youth football, and I remember that was the best day of my life. I was so happy about that.
Yeah. So you started out early, and now stand out. You're about to go into your junior year. Stand out, wide receiver, big playmaker for the Holly Bearcats. Um, that's awesome. You know, you guys are amping up for practice now. You've been going through two-a-days and everything. What's it like? You guys just had your first scrimmage. What's it like getting ready to go into this season based off of what happened last season?
It's crazy. It's just we know we got a lot of work to fill in. Got some spots we got to fill in and stuff, but it's all coming together good and everything's looking amazing. I could say that so far. Our first scrimmage was, I think we did way better than I expected because I remember last year we were rusty really just on everything. The line wasn't looking too good. Last year was just rusty, but this year we're still rusty, but we look better than we did from the start of last year. I could say that much. But it's just we got to fix the mentality up front, get everybody on the same page. But I think we got that so far. I'm pretty sure.
Nice. So let's talk about last season a little bit. You guys had a really good run, right? You went deep, deep, all the way to state, ended up, didn't go your way. Tell me about that season and what it was like to go through that.
And, well, started off, I think the bond is what we had. We built a bond from the start, from two-a-days, how we're doing now. We started every day. We started to go to team dinner after practice. Just everybody's just getting along. I mean, if you were busy, it's fine. But we try to have everybody just hanging out as much as possible. And then we were just trying to get everybody to put in as much as they could. And we stressed about that the whole season. And then we think everybody was putting in like as much as they could. As when we look back on it, like as I was talking to one of the captains, Sonny, yesterday, and he was saying, like everybody wanted each other to give in so much. You can like ask for much more, but it's hard to word it. But it's just everybody was we you just had to put in the work. And just I don't know how to explain it, but everybody was working hard, and then we would see it, and it just keeps going, kind of like I can't. It's hard to explain how I'm trying to put it, but
I mean,
it's
it's
really fun.
it's a big accomplishment, to make that run and go that far, especially when you probably had some doubters early. People that
Like
didn't think that y'all would be there or didn't think that y'all
whole
should
season.
be there. So to get there and do that's a really big accomplishment. So you're only going to be a junior, right?
Yes, sir.
And so when did you start getting, when did you feel like you were going to be able to play college football and at what level?
Uh, I've always wanted to play at the next level, but I still to this day don't think I'm good enough yet. But I just want to like I know I got the height and stuff, but I want to just I know there's so many different people out there, and I don't think I've experienced enough with everybody just around the whole world to say I'm ready for that in any ways. But I've always wanted to play football for a D1 school though. But it's just I don't want to just already have it and just not push myself for the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta have a special mindset to be a D1 athlete for sure. Obviously you're putting in the work, you're doing the extra stuff. I know that you're out there grinding. What types of who all have you talked to? I mean, obviously you're committed to Texas Tech. That, is it going into your junior season already committed to them? That's awesome. What was it about them that stood out? You want to go ahead and say, hey, this is where I think I should be.
Uh, I think the school it's definitely on the rise. and I've always like seen myself since I was little. I've always seen myself going to Tech, and I think it's just the best opportunity I can get right now, and just to prepare me for my next 2 years, because you never know what's going to happen. But I know Tech, they're going to supply very good for a business person or whatever I want to do. They're going to give me the education I need, and just everything. Just I know nothing could go bad there. I'm just putting in the work and trying my hardest. At least come out with the education.
So when did you first like who was the first person or team to reach out to you, and when did that start happening? At what
Uh,
point did your recruiting process start?
it started in basketball season. We're at a Lubbock tournament, the Cap Rock Classic, and one of my coaches got a phone call from Coach Jones, or it might have been Blanchard, and they were just talking on the phone. I was at the very back of the bus with Austin, all of them, and we could like hear them. We didn't, me and D, we didn't really know what was happening or anything, but like we just knew he was talking to a coach. And then I think after our championship game, uh, Coach Abels comes up to the car and was telling us Tech wanted us to go visit there. And it felt crazy. Just it's a feeling I couldn't tell you about it. Just
So they reached out after the state game during
yes, sir.
basketball season. At what point did you go on your first visit?
I think I can't remember the day, but I can pull it up.
Well, it doesn't have to
But
be exact. So they reached out, they talked to you probably through Twitter or something like that, got your number, maybe called you on the phone, and then they gave you a personal invite, said, "Hey, we want you to come down, see the campus, see what we have to offer."
yes, sir, something like that. It was all contacted through my coach though, because they can't contact me till September 1st of this year. So that's
Yeah,
why
because
also
you're
I
only a
can't.
sophomore.
Yes, sir. So I really can't talk to other schools, but I can see like if they follow me or something. But it's really how it is.
Well, I would imagine you'll have several schools reaching out once they can. Who
Yes,
is
sir.
there anybody in particular that's following you that catches your eye that you're like, oh, that's cool. Like I never thought this school would be following me.
I think there's a Baylor coach on there, and it's crazy. That was like one of my first ones from when I was at like 200 followers, but now I'm at like 400. So I can tell you like everything, all the school. I know Jackson State had a little interest. They followed me. They sent me like a flyer too. I know a few schools sent me flyers. I know UIW did. Uh, just a few schools. Nothing like crazy yet though.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're still young, so
Yes,
you're
sir.
you're gonna have a lot more exposure and a lot more people reaching out to you. And I've also obviously I see you on Twitter and follow your social media. You do a good job of staying pretty active and putting out,
Yes,
the right
sir.
content, good content, which is good.
Sir.
Put out those 30-second clips, man. That's the easiest thing for them to watch, whether it's you doing a great catch or, just a good block. Coaches like to see
Mhm.
that as well, but those 30-second little clips on Twitter, that'll really help and, tag the coaches or,
Yes,
whoever
sir.
you're interested in. That's going to be a good way for you to do it. So keep that up. So going in, like as far as the camps, what camps did you hit up this summer?
I went to a UC camp in Houston. I went to a Tech camp, Alabama camp, and a few like small camps, and they weren't really involved with any schools or anything.
Nice, nice. Was there any camp wanted to go to or maybe thought you should have went to that you didn't go to this year?
Can
You're gonna be hitting up next year.
you say that again, sir?
Did you have any camps that you didn't go to or that you wanted to go to that you're gonna be hitting up this summer when they come around?
Oh yes, sir. I wanna hit USC and Baylor, and Oklahoma camp or OU, and that's really it. Maybe like just Texas schools too. I want to stay around Texas besides Oklahoma and California. And then
Did you
maybe
do
a
that?
Florida.
What about the SMU camp? Did you do that mega
Uh,
camp?
no, sir. I was going to, but I had a camp. I mean, not a
Gotcha.
camp. I'm dumb. I had 7-on-7.
Gotcha. Yeah, you definitely need to try to hit that up next year. That's a big camp. Lots of schools
Yeah.
there. Okay, well, so going into this season, man, like what? So first off, I'm a gym ned guy. Got kids that go to gym ned. You're
Right.
friends with some of them. Actually, I've known you for a while. Going into week one, you guys play gym ned. You're 2A, they're 3A. What's that like knowing that you got to go up against your buddies and play them?
It's it's stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I've been stressed out for a really long time. But I've always been thinking about this since middle school, like, or whenever I went back to Holly freshman year. I'm just been thinking about like probably gonna play them. But it's just like I don't even know like how I can explain. I'm just like I just want everybody on like we need everybody has to step up. Everybody's gonna have to do the job because we know everybody's gonna be good. They got good coaching. They got good players. It's gonna be a good physical battle. But I don't know. It's something crazy, man.
It's always tough whenever you're the smaller school classification going
Mm-hmm.
up against the bigger school. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good game. And I was when I saw it on the schedule, I was like, man, because after Jim Ned won state 2020, then you
Mm-hmm.
guys go to state, have a great game there. And then for us to play, Jim Ned and Holly to play like that, to me, that's really cool. I'm real
It's
excited.
insane,
Yeah.
for real.
So, okay, the keys to this season, man. You guys obviously, everybody wants y'all to go back to state. Everybody thinks that y'all can go back to state. In your mind, what, you know, as a team, what do y'all have to do to be successful? And as Chandlin, what do you have to do individually to help your team and to continue to, earn your spot and deserve a spot to play Division I football at Tech?
Well, we gotta we gotta spread the ball out, and then I can't be selfish, and then we definitely need people to step up, be more captains, because we lost a lot of, like I said, like just mental stuff. Like, I'm a very big mental person, so like I want everybody to like push themselves so hard, where it's like, because I've seen Gatlin, everybody that I'm seeing that's going to the next level, they put in the work, and I've seen it. I've been there, I watched it, and it's just we just have to have a lot of leadership this year and then spread the ball out because everybody's got their talent. Everybody has their own skills. So if we can do that, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, man, y'all are loaded with talent. I mean, if y'all get that ball going, you get Austin
For
back there breaking tackles.
real.
You guys have a really good shot to go all the way back.
Then we need them to
Okay.
stay healthy.
Yeah, that him getting hurt last season, that definitely didn't help y'all, especially on y'all's way to state. Who's the team that, you know, coming from Holly that y'all look at every year and you're like, I can't wait to play them. I can't wait to play those guys.
Cisco,
Cisco?
definitely Cisco. Yes,
Yeah, I can
sir.
see that. I can see that.
But
And
we
then
we
it's
look at Jim Ned just like Cisco though. Just how it's just like Jim Ned's right there, Cisco's right there, and it's just both really good teams. It's just like who's gonna step up in the area?
it's now Cisco, they're in y'all's district.
Yes, sir. We played
Okay,
them our
so
last district game.
out of district, let's like in the playoffs. No, knowing how the road y'all took to get there. Like if there was one team that you were like, man, if we could avoid playing those guys, that would be awesome. What team would you want to avoid in the playoffs?
I mean, I mean, we down for anyone, but I mean, we don't want to avoid anyone, but
It's the
I'll
right
say
answer.
we probably Coleman's gonna be pretty good. We know I know Marlin, Timpson, Refugio, all of them are gonna be good. But I haven't really looked at like the regions to see where it's gonna set up. But I do know we could end up playing Coleman fifth round. That's kind of what I'm feeling because I think Coleman's pretty good. They got it. It just depends what they're gonna do with it. But I'd say probably about them five teams.
Nice, nice. So, if there was one, like, what's your favorite thing about football? Because you play defense too, right? You don't just
Yes,
play
sir.
offense. Yeah, you play safety too. So what do you like better? Big play on offense or a big play on defense?
I think I'd rather have a. I mean, I don't know. I like them both, but I mean, the game's on the line. I'm on defense, and I stopped the game-winning pass. think I'd be pretty happy. I think it's pretty even, but I like hitting people though. I like just laying someone out. I don't know if I like defense more though. It's just I don't know.
You know you like taking those, making those touchdowns and bossing people though. Don't lie.
Yeah, for real. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. You got that height, you're gonna boss a lot of people. What? How tall are you now?
Yeah, so, probably like 6'3".
6'3". Yeah,
But I
that's nice.
feel like
Nice
I've been
long
staying.
wingspan.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Well, Chandler, man, I appreciate you, taking the time to talk to me. Keep up with your
Sir.
social media, keep popping out the game film, keep tagging those coaches. You're gonna continue. Obviously, you're already committed to tech, and that's great, but you're gonna continue. People are gonna hit you up regardless,
Yes,
especially the
sir.
older you get and they can actually, reach out to you and talk to you. So, man, just keep doing your thing, keep working hard, being humble. I'm gonna be watching. I love watching good football players and good schools and I'm excited to see what you do for the next 2 years, man. So, reach
Sir.
out if there's ever anything I can do. Let me know. I'll try to help you the best I can. And if you know anybody else, send them my way, and we'll see what we can do
Yes,
to help
sir.
them or talk to them, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck. I'll see you at that first game.
Yes, sir. You take it easy.
All right, Chandler. Take it easy, man.